Preseason's gone really well. I'm really pleased with that, with the effort everybody's been given, and you can't ask for more than that. Some things that we're still focusing on, just getting in shape. I think that's the most important thing. We preach, running fast in October and November, not running fast in September. So that's a big thing that we work on, is just continue to keep getting in shape, and that speed will come. And so that's the biggest thing that we're focused on, just getting fit. I think another thing is just experience. Especially on that women's side, we're really young. We don't have a lot of experience in that 6K and as collegiate cross country. So that's a big thing that we're going to work on, especially those early races. We're not going to run super hard. It's going to be more tactical type things, and just getting those girls and even our guys acclimated to how that race is supposed to go and how it's supposed to feel like, and feeling good at the end of the race rather than crawling across the finish line and wishing you would have went out a little slower. Really excited to have more bodies. The girls recruiting class went really well this year. It's going to be nice to breed that competition during practice time, and hopefully we can carry that on to the meets. And I think it's going to be really, really well for our girls, and then hopefully it's going to bode well for the future, because a lot of those girls are young. We brought in 6 new girls onto the team, and just 6 new freshmen and 1 transfer. So it's going to bode well for our future, hopefully, and just continue that competition day in and day out. Yeah, so obviously Martina Smith, she was our top runner last year. She had a good cross-country season last year. She started to figure it out towards the end of the year, but track season is where she really turned it on. She almost broke our school record in the 800 and 1500 at the outdoor conference meet. I think she was within a second and a half of both of those races, from the school record. So she really started to turn it on, and she had a good summer, so she's ready to rock and roll come this year. And then we have a couple new girls that are going to come in and step up right away. We have Hannah Appleseth, who's had a fantastic summer. Just continuing to keep working on her, getting into shape, and just working on that speed towards the end of the race. And then Katie Poles, she's coming in. She's an Illinois girl. She's one of those girls that is really good, but doesn't really understand what it's like to run a full cross-country race, I feel like. So once she starts to figure it out, she's going to really blossom. And then we have another girl, Erin Morley. She's a returner for us. She's battling a little bit of an injury right now, so we're trying to get her healthy. And then we brought in a transfer from Dubuque, Sydney Sears. She's going to really help us, just bringing in a little bit more experience. And then she's going to really help us come track season as well in those 400 hurdles. And then 2 other girls I like to mention is just Tara Harris and Kennedy Hostetter. Both of those girls are coming in. Again, not much experience when it comes to longer distance races, but they're working their tails off, and once they start to get into really good shape and start to figure things out, the sky's the limits for those 2 girls. Yeah, like you said, difference between the men's and the women's group. The women's are real young, the men are a lot more experienced. The biggest thing with them is just continuing to keep getting in shape, and just continuing. They have experience, but again, racing experience isn't one of their strong suits. So continuing to keep working on that race experience, and knowing what it's like to run a full 8K the correct way is gonna be a real big challenge for them. But that's why we go to these early season meets, to kind of figure out race strategy, like I said before, and I think it's gonna work out towards the end of the season.